Build the dream in FIFA 20, pay less and get more, and use the code TVM at checkout for a bigger discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. The final few weekend league games. I'm going to show you the two drafts as well. Not that they're interesting, because I recorded it, but it wasn't like I was, even if I got to the final, it would have been like, this is what happened, these are the packs sort of thing. It wouldn't have been, alright, pick this guy, who should we pick next kind of thing. I just picked it very quickly because I just wanted to get into the games. Nice little move there from Lucas Moura, and he can't score, and then he kicks it out for a throw-in. Brilliant. So yeah, like I said, we finished Gold 3 for Weekend League. 1 week I might go further. To be honest, I'm kind of happy just, you know, going after objectives, picking up the icon swaps tokens, going after Mbabu, and still got Politano to do. There's plenty to do on the game now, and I see people complain, man, and it does my head in. So we moan that there's nothing to do midweek for like grind purposes through FIFA 19. Oh, you know, we've got SBC content, and to be fair, from whatever you think of the game, FIFA 19 was horrible. However, the menus were brilliant. You know, the content-wise, League SBCs, everyone was involved in it. And if you were the very small minority that weren't involved, you still had loads of SBCs to choose from. There were promo packs installed constantly. Not that I care about those, but still, if you're FIFA Point inclined, for instance, yeah, there was just a lot of menu content. And people were like, well, yeah, okay, there's a lot of menu content, but I still hate the game. This year, we've been given things to work towards. You know, people always moan about it. You see all these content creators making, oh, if only we had this, you know, objectives where we can work towards blah, 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 this, that, the other. And then when we get it, people moan, oh, hang on a minute, nah, that's too much of a chore. Well, what do you want? You've got to make your mind up. You can't say, oh, I want this, and then when they give it to you, move the goalpost and say, well, actually, I didn't want that exactly, even though that's what you've been saying for the last 3 years. So I'm happy about it. I like it, and that Premier League win 4 games with 7 first owners, I've done it already. That's complete. I'm 1 game down in the Championship. It's not a silver team, but half of it is. I'll show you when we go live. You've got to win 5 games on Legendary against the AI, and I've done 1. I've only played 1, but I won it 6-0 because I'm obviously the best FIFA player there is. And yeah, so far so good there, but I'm just enjoying it. And I don't know, I don't want to, but theoretically, I mean, you might have to take, look at the state of this, by the way. Look at that. How? Just, I mean, he's got like 90 finishing. How's he missing that? You're thinking this is going in, and no, it's not. No, I just thought I'd show you because I like a free kick. We lost that game. But it was one of those games where I just couldn't score. Nothing to do with the game. Gameplay was perfect. I just could not score, and it was my own fault. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, Weekend League. I don't want to not do a Weekend League because I do have that fear of missing out on certain things. However, I think if I were to miss out a Weekend League, I would have plenty more time across the weekend to hit objectives. Like, I really want that Politano just to use him. And I'm so far behind on it because other objectives have come out. You know, the icon swaps. I want Roberto Carlos as fast as possible. I want that more than I want anything else available through objectives. So that's what I'm working towards, you know, now. I need 11 of the 12 available tokens. So I am going to have to really grind for it. But I love that. And I'm not looking for a shortcut. A lot of people look for shortcuts. Oh, how can we boost this quickly? No, I want the grind. I want it to be a long, arduous process that when we get it, we're like, do you know what? I worked for this. And that's what I've been asking for years. And finally we've got it. And I personally, at least, am happy. Top comment was, smashed my TV and broke it 10 games into Weekend League. Safe to say, I didn't enjoy the gameplay. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people who play on console. I'm not laughing at you breaking your TV, by the way. It was the comment underneath, because I said it was like porn gameplay. And Samso said we can all relate to that one. So yeah, I've broken a TV before in Rage. Don't even worry about it. I've broken several controllers as well. I'm actually really calm this year because I play a lot more. I play slower. So there's still rage, and I still scream and shout and punch walls and things. But I don't break things, apart from maybe the wall. I'm not sure. I haven't checked. I punched the green screen. There might be a dent. I don't know. So anyway, possession football, which is what I was talking about yesterday, I feel like calms me down a little bit. If I'm passing the ball around and I'm not rushing, I feel like I'm calmer. I don't know if that's, or more calm. Is calmer a word? I don't know. I don't know whether that's got something to do with it, but like there are certain situations where I'm sure this guy felt it. You know, he's trying to tackle me, he can't. He's tried to clear it. It's actually gone for a slide tackle. We've played over the allotted stoppage time, and I score and I beat him 4-3. It was a very tight game. Literally could have gone either way. I think I might have taken it in extra time, but who knows? And commiserations to that guy, because that would have sent me over the edge. But I feel like, playing a possession game and just passing it around, taking my time, allows me to be a little bit calmer when playing the game. Like I said, still rant and rave, but maybe try that out. Who knows? That's the draft one. As I said, I just went for full Premier League, and we came up against this monstrosity. I mean, what is that? That Kante, by the way, is phenomenal. And I don't think it was in that squad. Maybe it's the next one. That road to the final, Heung-min Son. Oh my God, it is a good card. The normal Heung-min Son, which is what I scored with there actually, and I think the goal that this guy scores against me was almost identical. It just goes to show how good that Heung-min Son card actually is. So the road to the final one is just, upper god tier. There it is. I mean, that's almost identical, and it's left foot, right foot. I think he's got a 5-star weak foot, or at least he should have. Lee Russell says, been watching since the Magidi 1 and up. Happy to see you use my team's kit. Hey, the Motherwell kit's actually quite nice. I've had to use it in squad battles and actually use it as the home kit rather than playing against it, because the team that look at that for a goal, by the way, that was fantastic. The team that I was playing didn't have a light kit to play against this Audi one, so I had to use the Motherwell kit. I quite like it. It's nice. I know what kit I want to use next season instead of the Audi one. It's going to be the Europa League kit, because that looks sexy. We're 3-1 up in this game, and I did mention yesterday that I do end up losing in the first round of both drafts. I don't know what, I fell to pieces against this guy, and then in the first 2 or 3 minutes of stoppage time, he scored, and that was the end of it. This was the second draft I built, in my opinion, a much better draft. The normal Kante, sure, but we do pick up that road to the final Heung-min Son. I was really interested to try that. I'm never going to be able to afford it, so I thought, you know what, let's get him in there. I think there was an icon option, but I wanted to use him, and we came up against a pretty decent player. And again, like I said, we just get knocked out. I do like the Heung-min Son card, though, whether it be road to the final or just the standard. I'm not saying, it's going to be my next purchase, but if I were to upgrade Lucas Moura, it could be for that card. There's another comment here. I like the grind of players like Mbabu or an icon. I play until I reach goal 3 and then go back to grinding, doing bronze per method and waiting for more League SBCs to really grind it again. Takes time, but I'd rather play the menus more than the weekend league. No, and I agree there. I would, I'd rather sit on the menus. Well, that's a lie. Do you know what? It is a lie this year. I'd rather be playing games this year than on the menus. I find that I had my fill last year of League SBCs, and I'm more than happy to do them again. And I am still sort of, half planning for it, and I'm keeping back my League SBC related cards. I'm not using them in SBCs where possible, and I'm using other off leagues because of it. So I still will work towards it. But last year, that's all I really did, and it was every episode we had like 30 packs to open, and I do like opening packs. There's some packs to open in today's episode because I've built some upgrades. Bit of a lag there. I apologise. But I actually really enjoy the game this year. Win or lose, if the gameplay is good, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm more than happy to play. I just wish Weekend League wasn't restricted to it's going to sound stupid, but to the weekend. I wish it was just called Foot Champs, and they had it open nearly all week, or they extended it until Monday/Tuesday, midnight or something, or even 7 a.m. Tuesday morning. If there's an extension, that's what they do, right? They extend it to like 6, 7 a.m. on the Tuesday. Just, you have it within you to do that. Why don't you do it permanently? It would be so much easier for me to be able to just split the games, a couple here, a couple there, and then I wouldn't moan about it at all. I'd love it. It'd be fantastic. Plus, it would ease the server load, because you wouldn't have everyone playing in those sort of 48 hours, because no one really plays games on Fridays unless you're a pro or you're a madman. You tend to leave the games till Saturday and probably Sunday, because you're putting it off. That was a great goal. Really enjoyed that. And that is our final action of the pre-recorded gameplay. Let's get into the live action. So that is the team on screen that I'm using for the championship requirement for the icons. So I do end up switching out Mitrovic for who's on my bench. I think I brought on Jamie Vardy, actually. I'm actually really liking Jamie Vardy. So I bring on Jamie Vardy from Mitrovic, go into a 4-1-2-2 naturally. I take out the left mid from Birmingham, and I put in... Who do I put in as a cam? It was either Giovinco or Mertens. I can't remember who I played. And then I leave it as is. I just make the 2 subs. If I'm, cruising through the game, I'll leave it. Maybe make a token sub at the end. If not, Kante or Allen can come on and just sort of solidify the midfield. I really like this guy though, Phillips. Only played 1 game so far, but high defensive work rate. He's reasonably well rounded for a 75 rated card. Any Leeds fans out there? I like him. I think he's quite decent, to be fair. I wouldn't be against if EA wanted to give him... How old is he? 95. If EA wanted to give him some sort of promo card, I don't think he fits the sort of future stars range, but I wouldn't mind that at all. That'd be quite nice. But that aside, yeah, we're 1 game down. What else have we done in objectives so far? So like I said, I need 11 to get Roberto Carlos. Premier League is done. We've got 3 or 4 done for win 4 rivals matches using 11 first owners. I did that at the back end with that Premier League team because the first time I played in the Premier League, I had Corona and I was doing a Corona review. And then I played a few and I switched the team out and then I put a full Premier League team in there and it was all first owner. And I did 3 of them and then I finished with it and then I moved on to the... I think I've built a... Did I build a Bundesliga team? I've not done one yet, but I have built a Bundesliga team ready, I think. That's the next one. I do have to look at the this as well. Win 5 rivals matches using 11 UCL players. There's going to be one I can do without. I'm not sure whether it will be this one. It depends what my team looks like. I ended up doing that SBC for the 3 UCL cards. I thought, I might as well give it a go. 79 rated team. I didn't pack anything good in it, so I haven't included it in the video. But yeah, suffice to say that I did it because I felt like more Champions League cards would help me build a team. But I can afford to leave one out. I'm happy to do these because these are straightforward. 6 games of squad battles is a bit of a pain in the backside, but I'm guaranteed to win them. It's only a minor miracle would stop me from winning them, right? Because it's against the AI. Once you know how to beat it, you know how to beat it. So I can do those 4 quite easily. It's just time. And then these, I could maybe do it in 5 or 6 games, but then if I come up against 3 or 4, 5 people who are very good at the game, it's going to take me 10 games to do it, right? So yeah, I think I may end up leaving one of these out, and it might very well be the European Cup one. We'll see. But so far, that's where we are with it. It is currently 5:30, so the new SBCs and such, if there are any, haven't been dropped. We've still got this nonsense. Tomorrow's episode, if they drop anything in the road to the final or anything else, then I will complete it there. We might get a new league today. Not sure. Is it Tuesdays? Also, we might get that Vinicius Jr. or Willian. I'm really hoping it's Willian. But it's probably going to be Vinicius Jr. I've not seen many people vote Willian. I've built 5 2-player packs. I've used off-league players to do it. I probably should have kept them for future SBCs and such, but I decided to do it because it's a little bit of content, a little bit of excitement to open some packs, and we're going to get a board here in the first one. Hello. Not a walkout. I am devastated. But, road to the final are in packs, right? So it's a gamble worth taking. I've already got this guy. It's a duplicate. I actually bought him the other day to get chemistry to Corona. Oh, hello. Was the other one tradable? Yes, he is. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. What are we saying? Not worth an awful lot. I am tempted to keep it because you never know, but I will try and sell it for 2,000 coins if I can. But yeah, I want first owner players, so the more the merrier. We'll keep Danilo Pereira because you never know. The more the merrier, so we might as well build a few here or there. I don't mind spending some coins on these as well, actually. Every couple of days if there's no content or no SBCs or anything to dive into. I'm happy just to build them, and then we can just roll the dice and see if we can get anything worthwhile, because these so far, okay, they're untradeable well, they're duplicates, right? So it's not like that one I'm going to have to discard. But if I pack something that isn't a duplicate and it's from one of the top 5 leagues, then we could use it in that squad for the objective. What did I do? Did I do 10 of these? I think I did 10 of these the other day, and I think I got like 1 board or something stupid. So, I don't exactly get luck from these, but you never know. There we go. So, unlikely to need a Greek team, but if I ever do, or Greek league side, there we go. Is Mkhitaryan tradable? He is indeed. Let's try list him for, I don't know, like 1001 or something of that region. Only 2 left. Can we get something, just anything that isn't Danilo Pereira? A board would be nice. I don't even care what board it is at this stage. My luck in 2-player packs, horrendous. I see people open them and they get really good stuff, and I'm like opening 10, 20 a day and I'm getting nothing. 2 non-duplicates though, so it was nice to see. And finally, in this 2-player pack, we get not a board. I love it. Thank you, EA. So 1 board in 5. I mean, is that a good return? Probably not. And it was Danilo Pereira as well. Let me get Gossens of Atalanta. First owner, though, and I don't think he's a... Nope, I'm lying. He is a duplicate. We get Kawame. That could be quite good for the Genoa requirement for Politano. So there's that. He doesn't sell for anything. And yesterday, I was asked, can I show tactics? Now, they haven't changed since since the last time I showed you, but I thought, do you know what, I actually meant to do it in yesterday's episode and I forgot. So just to finish off today, unless I can think of something else, where is my team? What do I use this? I don't even know anymore. Just to finish off, I'm going to show you what tactics I actually use. So the main one, as I say, is 4-1-2-2. It basically hasn't changed since day one. This is, I think, in the first, maybe, like, the first official launch day of FIFA 20 is the day that I sort of nailed this. I was like, right, this is the formation I'm going to use for the foreseeable. And I've stuck with it ever since, and I just don't change anything. We're on 4 depth, 4 defensive, 5 for width and pressure on heavy touch. Balanced, with 6 bars there, 6 bars at the top, 2 on corners, I still get counted, and then 3 on free kicks, and I don't get counted there because I always hit the target, but very rarely score. Now, in terms of like positions and who plays where, would be entirely up to you, but I just feel like Roberto Firmino as a centre mid is better suited than any of the other players there. Allen is fantastic, and Kante is a brilliant CDM. Insigne has very good passing and dribbling. It was a no-brainer to put him at cam, and then we have Mertens and Mora. Mora up front. Now, get in behind and stay forward on both of the strikers. Cam is stay forward, nothing on the centre mids at all. You could put cover centre if you really want to, but I'm not really that bothered. I just leave them au naturel. And then drop between the defenders and cover centre for Kante. So he will literally drop between Piqué and Nesta. And we go to a 3 at the back when Kyle Walker and Jordi Alba, who, by the way, are both on overlap, will venture forward. So, yeah, we go into a 3-back, essentially, like it's kind of like a 3-4-1-2 sort of thing. Kante does have license to come forward, but I stick in that formation for most of, if not all of the game. There's only a very rare occasion where I'll switch into a 4-4-2, and those occasions are if I'm losing 1 or 2-0 and I just don't have an answer for it and I can't get back into the game, I will go 4-4-2 just to see if that works. The other one is if I've been bombarding my opponent for the best part of 60-70 minutes and I can't seem to get enough of an opportunity, like I've had 1 or 2 shots the whole game, I just can't, I'm holding the ball well, I just can't get near his goal. 4-4-2 will open up doors, and that's what I sort of try to imply with it. So in principle it's the same, right? So pressure on heavy touch, again, we've got 5 there and we've got 4 for depth. Balanced with 6 bars, which is the same I think as the other setting, but players in the box this time goes up by 1. Although I am tempted to try and reduce that a lot, actually. But I would need to practice and use it and test it out. And again, 2 for corners, 3 for free kicks. This is where things change a little bit. So you want your 2 most sort of well-rounded central midfield players in the middle of the park, Allen and Kante. I've got Mora and Insigne left and right. Firmino up top with Mertens. Instructions, a little bit weird actually. So come back on defence for both of the strikers as well as get in behind. So if we lose the ball, they come back and they help out. They don't come back too far because you can only have, I think, 4 in the midfield, maybe 5 at a push at any given time because they've changed the way that it works. But they come back enough to help out and retrieve the ball. Get in behind then. As soon as we pick up the possession, they're rushing towards the box. The 2 centre mids are stay back while attacking. I do have him on drop between the defenders. I've tried it. I don't like it. Stay back while attacking for both of them. And I'm going to go cover centre for both of them as well. I don't know why Alan wasn't on cover centre. Maybe that's why I didn't like it as much. But to be fair, switching into a 4-4-2 has actually helped me quite a few times in Weekend League this week. I think maybe three times I've switched. And it's just unlocked the door, and we've got a goal. And as soon as you get 1 goal, they start chasing the game because they have to, and then you can just go back into the 4-1-2-2 and just pick them apart. Then it's only for people who use like drop back because it's a lot easier to get through them that way. The left and right mid, because they're both the same, get in behind and come back on defence. And then the fullbacks overlap and overlap every single time. I've got my keeper on sweeper keeper. I want him to be rushing. The ball is often played over the top of my defenders. They're not the quickest. They're quick enough, but they're not the quickest. Sometimes they do get caught. Oblak has saved me so many times by rushing off his line. Lloris is the best keeper for that because he's so quick, but Oblak does do a relatively good job, and that's it. I only use 2. 4-1-2-2 is the mainstay, and then now and again 4-4-2 is what we switch into. Going into tomorrow's Team of the Week, I will look at it and decide if anyone from that Team of the Week really would fit into this, because at the moment I don't really feel the need to change anything. The only player that I would consider changing would be Kyle Walker, because I'm not a massive fan. Someone said actually go have a look at João Cancelo, and we've had him already, we've used him, and I really liked him, so he's definitely an option. The only thing with Kyle Walker is that he's a red pick, right? And I do love a red pick. And he's not completely unusable, it's just that he's not as agile as I'd like him to be. But I can maybe get on with him for another week and then make a decision, but we'll see. If we make enough coins, I know I can afford him now, but if we can make enough coins through rewards and things like that, then I might look into it and see what we can do. But Heung-min Son up top would be nice. It wouldn't get the chemistry. We'd have to maybe look into put in, I don't know, Ndombele or Sissoko or something here. Wouldn't be Sissoko. Ndombele maybe, but that's a bit of a step backwards in my opinion. But either way, that's going to be it for now. I think that's probably going to be the team into the Weekend League again, to be fair. And all the rest of this week, I'm just going to focus on objectives. And hopefully, by the end of next week, or mid next week, we will have completed all of the icon tokens. Sooner if I can, but I've got videos and things to do. It's not going to be just a case of sitting here and doing it till it's done. But that's going to do it for today. If you have enjoyed today's episode of The Road to Glory, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.